All right, y'all, let's take a look at the newest video from a man, The Desirable Truth, on YouTube. Highly recommend and suggest that you go follow and sub to his channel. He's really killing it with these street interviews. So we're back in Miami, in Brickell. If you don't know about Brickell, Brickell's like the epicenter of the heart of Miami, where everyone goes to be seen, get seen. It's flashy. It's all of that. So let's take a look and see the unsettling reality of modern dating.
Would you tolerate cheating from me?
Of course.
Wait, what?
I would.
What?
No, why?
Wait, we off the gates with a based ass comment? What?
Is that?
Because men biologically cheat.
Tell me more.
Because you can go sleep with a girl right now and it's just pleasure. For example, we're surrounded right now by a shit ton of amazing clubs. You can walk into the club right now, get super drunk and just have a one-night stand, but you're still coming home to me, sleeping with me, providing for me, and doing everything you're supposed to. It's just biologically made that men are gonna go ahead and cheat because it's just pleasure. You know what I mean? It's status, basically, when men cheat.
But when women...
Well, it's because of their status that they can't cheat. Now, let's not get into semantics. I won't say semantics, but let's not get into, obviously cheating. Is it right or is it wrong? Depending on who you ask, they're gonna have their beliefs in that. But the point that a man can do it and it only means a physical thing is absolutely true. I'm actually surprised we're out the gate and she's like super based about this. Like, she's super based. Murder Cap, what's up?
It's disrespect, because when we cheat, it's a connection. Like, we cheat with intention, we cheat with emotions. You guys don't cheat with emotions, we do. So I don't think a man should stay with a
Wait, Rico said I must go to America to protect her.
woman that cheats on her.
No, why wouldn't you feel insecure by finding out that I, was blowing another chick's back out?
Because like I said, you guys cheat. Like, I mean, if you look back into all of our families and stuff, our grandparents technically cheat on our grandmas and our grandmas stay because it's duty. You're meant to, as women, you're meant to be feminine and protect of the home and stay with your partner and take care of the kids. So I personally would stay if my man were to cheat.
Now, does my status have anything to do with it, or, would you also stay with the broke guy?
Oh, 100%.
No, I think your status has to do a lot with it.
Yeah. You gotta keep it a buck, y'all. No woman's gonna accept a man that is broke, any of that. Like, you have to provide her with a certain lifestyle, or you have to mean something to her to the point where she would accept that. There's no other way around that. We all know that, right? We all know that.
So you'd only tolerate it from a guy who was really holding it down?
Of course. If I'm like getting everything, if you're providing for me and doing everything you're supposed to, I would definitely tolerate cheating. But if it's a 50-50 relationship, it's like, I'm your roommate. Why are you like making me downfall? Like, that's not cool.
How do you feel about body count?
Well, I don't feel anything, right? But what I think about body count is, I think that after a certain amount of sexual encounters, I think that would definitely disqualify a woman from being in a relationship with me.
Now, what's too much for you?
To me, shit, man, really like more than 3, man. More than 3, more than 4.
You think that's real?
Yo, all right. See, here's the thing. I'm gonna call it straight. I'm gonna call it down the middle, y'all. Bro, 100%.
Stop the cap.
Gotta stop with 3. Come on, man. 3 is not realistic, bro. He, you know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely been watching way too much Tate. He got the demeanor. He got the look. I'm not saying, like, bro's put together well. I know he probably bags a lot of bitches. You know what I'm saying? But the ideology that he is just now speaking on about 3, more than 3, bro. Hey, come on, man. By the time a woman starts and loses her virginity, I think within the first few years she'll put 3 on the board quickly. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let me ask you guys in chat. Realistically, and let me ask this for the fellas, what is a realistic number, like above that number is too much for a body count for you to take a woman into a relationship, or a serious relationship, or marriage? Is there a number, fellas? Let me know. By the way, if you're on IG or TikTok, if you come over to Kick or on the YouTube channel, when you guys type in chat, it shows up on the stream as well, so people can see what you're saying. 30. I see 30, no more than 20. 10 is fine. Okay. Double digits for sure. 1, yo, Joe, you're clowning, bro. 1 is not realistic. You guys are clowning for real. You guys are clowning for real. 34, 30, 10 is cool. I'm saying what number, anything more than, guys, anything more than X number is too much. So 30 seems to be a common number. You know what I mean? I also think what's left out of this conversation is at what age. I think we have to be realistic, because if you meet someone at 40 and you expect them to have a body count less than 10, yeah, okay, come on, bro. Because the longer you live on Earth, you know, you're going to smash more. Now, if you like 20 and you got 30 bodies, like, bro, you was putting in full-time work and overtime on the weekends to put that number on there. So I think you got to factor in age, you know what I mean, for this number. We need to develop a scale, honestly. Can we do that one day on stream, y'all? Can we develop like a scale to be like, at this age, this number, at this age, you know, and it's going to gradually go up. You got to be realistic, right? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of my thought process. David said 40 or so. Okay. More than 15. Esquire don't have no problems. I think you're married. That's why, right? Let's see if their age was 50, 29 to 34. So I think that's where we need to figure that out one day on the stream. We need to figure out these numbers. And I have an idea of coming up with some stuff too. We'll save that for another day. But 3 is just unrealistic, man. Straight up.
Realistic in today's day?
Well, it depends where you're looking, brother. I mean, out here, probably not. But I'm a firm believer in you'll attract what you are. I'm a firm believer in, you know, there's certain places you don't go in expecting a different outcome. So, for example, I'm not going to go to the club and expect a woman with 3 bodies.
So is your body count less or more
less than 3?
I think that it doesn't matter when it comes to a man's body count, because, one, women look for men with experience, right? Is that necessarily always sexual experience? No. However, considering the fact that men, we're not 100% ran by our emotions like women are. You know, it's harder for a man to lose the ability to bond with his partner, with his wife or his girlfriend, versus a woman. After a certain amount of bodies, a woman's going to lose that ability.
And how much do you think that would be?
Well, I think biologically, right, if we're talking about, you know, evolutionary psychology, is more than 5. So, you know, studies show that after a woman has more than...
I wish he would just speak authentically. He's just reciting all of the RP talking points from Fresh and Fit and Rollo Tomasi and Andrew Tate. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying what he's saying is wrong, but he's just regurgitating all of the red pillars talking points instead of just speaking from like how he really feels about it. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to podcast this conversation right now. You know what I mean?
5 sexual partners, her ability to pair bond with a man drops from 80% to 20% at her virgin. Her ability to be with a man longer than 10 years. Oxytocin.
He's over it. He's not even
What's
really
your
interested.
age?
Yo, Desirable Truth was not even interested in talking to him. He's like, yo, I'm just really getting the Spanish Andrew Tate conversation here.
I'm 19.
How long you been with your boyfriend?
A year, almost 2 years.
Okay. You see going forever with him?
I hope so.
Nah,
So
not
if
the.
he gave you a guilty...
Not the. I hope so. That does not show confidence whatsoever. By the way, this guy's definitely lying. Does not know what he's talking about, man. It said biological 5, bro. I don't even know the number, but I know it's way higher than 5. He's not in touch with reality. Like I said, I think bro is just really. He's literally. Look at him. He literally is a clone of Tate. His whole look and all the talking points, instead of just speaking from how he felt, he's just regurgitating, like I said, red pill talking points.
Free pass to have fun with anybody, would you take it?
No.
D, what's up?
Why not?
Because I think a relationship is more than a guilt-free pass. Like, even if he gave me one, I wouldn't just go out partying with my friends. My friends aren't like that either. They wouldn't let me.
Do you think he would take it if you gave him one?
I hope not.
Realistically.
Realistically, I don't think so. But we live in Miami, and these girls are all, you know.
Say it. Say it.
You don't think you...
Hey, yo, she didn't want to say it, but she know what she was trying to say. These girls are hoes. you know what I'm saying?
I'm for the streets and I'm proud of it.
Yep, exactly.
add up to it?
What?
You don't think you add up to the girls?
Oh,
Toby,
no,
what's
I
up?
just mean the girls are like something I can't say on TikTok because you'll get reported.
Say it,
I
girl.
don't think so.
They're all sluts here.
Oh my God! She said it. You rarely hear of a girl calling out other girls for that type of shit because they all generally want to be, you know what I'm saying, girlies, you know, and all that stuff. I respect her for just calling it like it is because it is like that, y'all. We understand this. Like, people with common sense understand that you have women and you got hoes. You got men and you got crusties, dusties, bums, right? Like, we know that there are good and bad on both sides of the gender side of it, right? Like, there's good guys, there's bad guys, there's good women and there's shitty women. So, like, you don't really hear a woman come out and just call all the girlies that are out here doing that and stuff, like, straight up sluts. That's crazy.
See, sluts isn't really a bad word, though.
Okay, yeah.
But in your mind, like, why do you think there are a lot of sluts in Miami?
Because there's a lot of girls trying to compete, and a lot of girls think
Yeah.
that the only way to get a boyfriend is to like sell their body out.
But that's prostitution.
Oh, well, not like that either. Not prostitution, but like to dress a sort of way to get a guy's attention. Like, it's on the inside. But
And you don't feel like you compete with other women to get your man?
not really. I mean, if he wants to go at another girl, go at it. Like, that's your decision, not mine.
Should he have any say in how you dress?
I understand him, but sometimes, yeah, like, it's fine to me. He can have a say, because he's my boyfriend.
How do you feel?
About what? Like the dress and shit?
Yeah.
It's like she can wear what she want. But it's like, you know how they go out and want to wear all that shit, show all that skin and shit. It's like that. I feel like that's for single people. So if you want to be single, you can wear that shit, do what you want.
Right.
But I mean, if you want to be in a relationship with me, you can wear what you want. But I mean, I feel like you should respect yourself. You feel me?
Does it make a difference if you're...
Hey, by the way, bro said it perfectly. And I think this is something that when I look on Twitter, bro, like, they be trying to go in, some of the women be like, oh, I'll never let a man tell me what to wear and all that. I'm like, yo, you're missing it. And then the argument they'll try to make is they just trying to control, they're insecure. And it's like, yo, you're that is such a cope to excuse the behavior. You're trying to shame a man on that when what he said was perfect. That is like essentially the perfect way to describe it. Is like, yo, listen, if we're together, I want you to respect yourself and have some respect for me. And if you want to do that, then do it. We just won't be together. And I think more men need to like handle it like that. It shouldn't be like a controlling thing necessarily. Be like, you have to wear this or da da da. But if she wants to do that, hey, deuces, I'm out. Like, you don't have to be with me. You know what I'm saying? That is what every man should handle it, and not handle it in a I'm gonna control you way and you have to do this. That's not healthy. You know what I mean?
With her?
I mean, it's all up to her. But I feel like if she in a relationship, she should respect her body a little bit more, if that makes sense.
So a woman really doesn't respect herself if she's dressing slutty?
Yeah, something like that. We all know when it gets to a certain point, you know what I'm saying? If you weren't showing all your skin and shit, I mean, you're doing that for a reason. So that's how I feel about it.
Do you feel like women show a lot of skin just for attention?
No, I completely disagree.
What?
Because women can wear what they want. It doesn't have to be a symbol of gaining attention. It's just what they like, you know?
But he seems to think differently.
Yeah, he doesn't get it, but he'll
What? Not her disrespecting him.
Out with that.
At this moment, bro got a dumper. He got a dumper. He got a dumper, bro. He got to cut her loose. Oh no, she's tripping.
And here, speak a little louder, okay? I know you're really soft-spoken. But, here, come forward a little bit. Yep, good guys. How do you feel about your girl having guy friends?
That's absolutely unacceptable. I don't think that men and women can be friends.
What if it was a guy she knew before she met you?
No way, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Is it no way she can't text or call them, or is it just no way she can't hang out with them?
I'll put it to you this way. I don't ever tell a woman what she can and can't do. However, if she does certain things, I'm no longer with her. if that makes sense.
So where do you draw the?
Listen, man, Jose Tate over here going crazy. Jose Tate out here. Hey, yo. Hey, Telemundo Tate is out here wilding, bro. He's regurgitating 100% all of the red pill rhetoric. It's actually funny, man. It's actually funny. Yeah, you know, like to me, what it is, the reason why this bothers me is like he's trying too hard. You know what I mean? Like he's trying too hard, bro. Like, come on, man. Just keep it a bug. Not my boyfriend beefing so hard with my guy friends, which wait, what? Which is he what? Humble? Say that again. I don't understand that. They said Alberto Tate. Hey, y'all stupid, man. Yeah. If he was just talking more so from just how he felt versus regurgitating talking points, it'd probably come off a lot better.
The line.
If he's not your brother or your cousin or your father or your uncle, then you shouldn't have any communication with him, you know? Unless it's a coworker and it's only at work. You see what I'm saying? I think that men, we know what men want. You know, some women like to say, "Oh, I don't look at men that way. He's just my friend," and a lot of women also like to say, "You need to be a little bit more secure, a little bit more confident. You need to trust your woman more." And it has nothing to do with trust. It has more so to do with our biological urge to be territorial with our women after we claim her as ours. We're very protective over them, and not only that, men know men, especially when you've been around the block.
I mean, this is the part that's true. Like, men know men. We know how men are. Hey, some men will stalk their prey. I'm using this analogy now. Don't take this literal, right? But they will stalk and hunt that prey, aka that woman that they like, and be in that friend zone for as long as it takes for her to finally crack on a Sunday night because she's so lonely. She invites you over to hang out and do Netflix, and next thing you know, you finally got her to slob on your knob, and you're like, yes. It only took 15 years, but I got it. You know what I mean? Like, they will play the long game. Men know men. And I think that's a part of the equation that some women don't understand when the guy's like, nah, I don't want you going out like that. You're going to a club looking like that? Because I know what's going to happen. A guy's going to come up to you. He's going to be drunk. He's going to be very handsy. He's going to be in your face like this. And ladies, come on, let's be honest. You know how when guys when they're at the club drunk and they get in your face like this, hey, and you know, they got the breath stinking and all that stuff. You don't like that. And then he starts touching on you. Then if I find about it, now I got to come down there and clap someone and I'm going to go to jail. You see how you can avert all of that by simply not putting yourself in situations that could lead me down the path where I have to get retribution and I got to get back in blood. You know what I mean? Like, you can avoid all that. Just go do brunch. You don't got to go to a club with the skimpy dress on, because if somebody puts his hands on you, now I got to go defend your honor. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to pull out the strap. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm doing 50 to life. You know what I mean? These are hunters. Oh, man.
You understand a man's nature and you understand a woman's nature. So, yeah, absolutely not.
What's your age?
21.
Hey, she's smart for 21.
What do you think the issue is with dating right now?
Social media, 100%.
What about it?
Just because we have so many role models that are not doing the right thing right now. So, for example, one of them would be Sexy Red, Cardi B. So we have role models that we look up to the wrong people, I would say, and we forget how feminine and how we were set up to, how we were brought up to this world to be wives, to cook, to clean, and to be submissive to men. So I would blame the feminists as well, honestly.
So because the Sexy Reds and the Cardi B's and the Megan Thee Stallions are always shaking ass and preaching that screw all men, it's kind of messing up society in your mind.
The boss babe generation too, because we forget that men are here to work and to take care of us. So we're playing the man role, and I don't think that's the right thing to do right now. We forget
a man should be a man, and a woman should be a woman.
That's what men are for, to take care of us.
Okay, so we provide and protect.
Exactly.
Monetarily wise too?
Yes, of course.
What do women bring then?
We don't bring shit. We just give birth. That's it.
That's how you look at it?
Yeah, of course. If you really analyze the situation, that's all we're good for, to give birth. I mean, you can cook for yourself, you can clean for yourself, you can do everything for yourself.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I did not expect her to say that. I did not expect her to say that. She's just taking this to a whole nother level. I wouldn't necessarily have, I would never say that that's only a woman's purpose, because for me, what a woman brings is the essence of a woman, the femininity. To me, it's a balance. It's the yin and the yang. A man is a man, masculinity, and the things that we have to go through. For me, the value in a woman, when she brings the softness that allows me to feel at peace, you know, feel like I am taken care of in the sense of like, I got you, babe, or let me do this little thing to help make your day a little bit easier. To me, that is the big appeal for me for a woman, right? And as well as her beauty, right? Her smell, her look, her smile, her kindness, warmth, and all that stuff. To me, that is the value. And the birth is just like being able to birth a child is like very special. Like that is an incredible thing that women are very special, you know what I'm saying, for them to be able to bring life into the world. And I'll never discredit that. That is incredible. And to be a mother is incredible. So I always give women respect in that regard, because of what they go through, the process, the birth, how it changes their bodies and and their emotions. So I respect the shit out of women, but I don't think I would ever go so far as what she just said. That's all they're good for. I think there's definitely other stuff that they're good for. And it's the thing about it though, for me, is that it is not anywhere as tangible as like for men, where men, it's very clear: money, security, you know, protection, you know, all these other things that are more commonly talked about. I think what a woman brings is they're more intangibles, in my opinion. You know what I mean? What's my love language? Gifts of service is my number one. You know, and that being, for example, long day, I come home, oh, I got your clothes cleaned for tomorrow, or, oh, you know what, I ran to the store because I know you mentioned that you broke this certain thing that you know, whatever item, oh, I went and I got you a new one to replace that one. Oh shit, you just saved me 20 minutes or an hour out of my day that I had to go do that because you were just being thoughtful enough to make my life. Very little things. Guys, you don't understand. Like for us guys, and I think guys here will agree, we're very easy, man. It's not much. And for when a woman does a little thoughtful thing for a man, I think most men really resonates with them because we're not used to that. We're not really used to that thing. You know what I'm saying? The only person that normally has done that for us is our mother. I think, you know, being able to like do a little thing for you and all that stuff. So I think there's an element of when you find a woman to be your woman, they always say like you look for a partner that has the qualities of a parent, right? Not on some weirdo stuff, but like, for instance, you tend to find a partner that was similar in ways to whatever parent, whether it's your dad or your mom, depending on, you know, whatever, that there's similarities in the things that they do and stuff like that. So that's kind of my thought on that. Monica, thank you for joining. Words of affirmation for me. That's a good one. Yeah, for me, it's acts of service, physical touch, and the third one, I forgot what the third one is. But you know, she also makes a good point too about the fact that, like, for me, I'm a very self-sufficient man. I've been like this since I was in the military. I cook, I could cook, and I cook. Not like I just make some noodles. Like I actually cook. So, you know, I don't have to go out. I don't ever really go out. In fact, these days I really don't go out to eat unless it's an occasion, because I just rather cook healthier and all that stuff. Clean, organized. You know, I mean, listen, y'all, we're in a day and age where you can get all kinds of toys to satisfy yourself. You don't even need like a partner, because like anything you need, you can get it. If you need to get food, you can DoorDash. If you need to clean your crib, you can call a cleaning service. If you're lonely, you can get a toy. You can watch stuff. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about. So like there's services out there and that you can replace, that can do the job of someone else that was in your life. So then it really makes you have to think about, you know, if you're going to have someone in your life, do they really bring some value to it? Otherwise, you're better off just hiring a service to bring you food, clean your crib, and go to the toy store and get some toys. So, you know, so you can handle that other personal business. You know what I mean? They said Greta and Valerie. That's the inside joke for those of y'all don't know. If you're in my kick streams, you'll learn all about Greta and Valerie. All right.
So why do you think your man chose you?
Because
I was in the Marine
only
Corps.
girl that made it hard for him.
Give me an example.
He was trying to get at me for a couple months, and then every other girl just gave it up to him super easily.
But when you guys finally got together, did you do it quick?
No,
How long did you make him wait?
about like 4 or 5 months.
Woo,
And
okay.
so y'all went on dates
Yes.
consistently and you didn't smash for 5 months?
No, I did not.
It must have been majestical then.
It was the talking process, and then we started dating, and after that, I was like, okay, now that you like me, I can do it.
What was your ex like?
I've never had an ex. That's my first boyfriend.
Wait, how old is she?
Did he take your virginity?
Yeah.
Why'd you hesitate?
I don't know. That's a personal question on TikTok. I was like, oh God.
So
This makes
at
sense.
19, why didn't you just...
Oh no, I've been with him since I was 17.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So why didn't you end up just waiting until marriage? Even though you've been with him for 2 years.
I mean, I am Catholic, and I think God would. I don't think God thinks that. Okay, in my personal opinion, I think that the waiting till marriage is mostly because God doesn't want us to just go around sleeping with everybody until you're just supposed to be sure. So I was sure I wanted to do it with him, and I did.
If he cheated on you, would you give him another shot?
No.
You wouldn't?
No, at all.
Even after 5 years?
Even after 5 years.
Sure.
Hell yeah, I'm sure. What?
You think she would leave you?
I think she would. Cause the loyalty, you know, it's
After
like
you cheat one time, just
after a long time, we know what type of page we on. It's like after that shit happen, you can go on with your life. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's how we feel, both ways.
So even if it was just like a kiss?
Anything in that cheating topic, yeah.
So what do you consider cheating?
Any relation with a female,
So just texting?
anything, yeah. Texting,
Yeah.
talking.
So even if he didn't do anything with a girl and he was just, you know, you just saw her in his DMs, you'd leave him?
No. If he responds, yeah. Yeah.
100%. She be going through his DMs all day. I know she got the passcode. I just got the sense that she be going through the passcodes and shit. You know what I'm saying? HR, thank you, Royal.
What's cheating to you?
Irv, what's up?
It's like that friendly shit, you know, friendly shit, showing out.
Pedro, what's up?
Just like, you know, just any type of shit. Like, just for example, if you go up, talk to a nigga, you friendly, you trying to talk to the next, you know what I'm saying? That's cheating. I don't fuck with that shit. But that's just how I am.
How do you feel about the way women dress?
Oh no, Telemundo Tate back.
I like a woman that dresses modest. You know, I like a woman that isn't revealing too much of a body, too much of a skin. Now, if she's with me, there's certain things that I will tolerate. However, I think that there's a way that a woman can dress where she still looks sexy, right? However, it's still elegant and graceful. So I think a promiscuous dressing woman, it says a lot about her, and it also says a lot about the respect she has for her husband or her man.
Do you think when women dress promiscuous, it's for themselves or is it for male attention?
It's definitely for male attention. I mean, come on, you know, it's in our nature. You
D,
know,
what's
I
up?
mean, why does a man go to the gym? You know, why does a man dress a certain way? It's to attract the opposite sex. Now, of course, there's other ways that you can utilize image for your benefit. For example, if I want to, you know, impress a new business partner, if I want to be looked at a certain way, I can use it as a tool. But also, if my intentions are to attract the opposite sex, I'm going to dress a certain way, right? I'm going to use image to my advantage. And I think that a lot of young ladies and older ladies as well think that by them saying, "Oh, it's just for me," it just disqualifies biology. When in reality, they're doing it to attract the opposite sex. You know.
How long was your last relationship?
7 years.
Why do you think it ended?
He was about my age, and I think he needs to gain his status because men gain status around 21 through 27 years old, and right now that's what he's doing.
No, they really kind of get up there in their 30s. In their 20s, you're just trying to kind of get yourself situated and kind of get your start going.
Gaining his status.
But I mean, if you were with him for 7 years, why not stick it through while he's building?
Another issue was his family, I would say. He was a very mommy's boy, so I think sometimes when you're raised around women, and that was his case, you don't know how to be masculine because your role model are usually women, not men. And I think it's very important for a man to have men as role models and not women.
So
I agree.
Were some of the signs that he was lacking?
She going in.
masculinity?
Providing.
She's going in.
100%. He wasn't very protective. He would tell his mom everything, and I think that's a big red flag. I think a relationship is of two. I think you should never go to bed with an argument. I think you should always settle everything down in bed, in a room, before you even get to sleep. That's one of my biggest things, and that's something that he did lack. Like, you guys tend to or immature men tend to run away from situations when there's a disagreement, and that was my situation, so that was a big red flag.
Okay. Any other red flags that mama's boys bring?
They always listen to their mom. That's the biggest issue, that they listen to their mom and they forget that they have their own thoughts and their own opinions.
So it's not about a man who's super close with his mom, is if he lets his mom dictate everything.
Exactly.
And he's unable to provide.
Exactly, because another thing I would say is, you know if a man is good by the way he treats his mother. But there's a difference between the way you treat your mother and you telling everything to your mother. And always needing your mom's opinion when you make decisions.
Yo, I find this interesting, this whole thing. I've noticed this, that women don't like a mama's boy, much like what she said here, because they go back and tell mommy everything. And I don't personally believe that, as a man, you should be running off and telling about your relationship to anybody, really, like that. But let's just kind of play along with this, because the thought I have here is I find it interesting that those women that don't like mama's boys, because the guy will go and tell their mom what's going on in the relationship. Hey, hear me out. I think my theory here is they don't like it because when when the son tells the mom, yeah, this is what's going on, she did this, the mom's gonna be like, moms knows the woman's games, and she can be like, oh, fuck that bitch, because she's playing, she's using you, she's doing this. And I think that's why some women don't like mama's boys, because they really are more so worried about the mama knowing the woman's game and calling her out on it and messing up her whole flow. Y'all following me? Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? I that's my working theory on why those women that don't like mama's boys is the main reason. They won't say it, but they're like, I don't want mama knowing what I'm trying to do. She's gonna tell her son to watch out for this when I'm trying to do that, or manipulate him, or use him, or whatever kind of a dirty thing they might be trying to do. I think we figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Dave, what's up? Everybody said I'm right. Oh, real quick, y'all, wish Miss Monica a very happy birthday. She's over on Kick. Now's a good time to mention, y'all, come on over to kick.com, djmoondawglive, to watch the stream. Your chats show up on the stream below. All right, let's continue watching, though. Detective Moon. I'm hot on the case, man. GTA tonight. You know what? Jay, I don't know if we're going to get on GTA tonight. We'll see what's on our timing. I got to go to the gym later.
Does your boyfriend let you have guy friends?
I mean, we're in the same friend group. Like, these are all my friends, and they're all his friends, too. So...
But you don't have any other guy friends outside of that?
Not really. I used to, but we all drifted after high school.
Okay. How do you think you would feel if you met a new guy and he wanted to hang out with you? As friends?
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
But why not, though?
I feel like it's disrespectful.
Because?
I think that girls and guys can't just be friends.
She gets it. Hey, Sweet Baby D said, not true, all women aren't users like men, though. No, I agree. One thing about me is I don't ever say everything is one way. The reality is that there's always gonna be segments of people that will do certain behaviors and others that won't. I don't think most women will try to use a man. I think most grounded women, it's not on their mind. But there's a certain type of women that certainly are looking at men in a very transactional way. What can I benefit from? And once I know what it is, what I could potentially gain is what determines then what and the level of access they give to that man, whether it's to her body, whether it's to being in a relationship, whatever. Then she'll kind of go in that direction. But it's only after she evaluates and the situation to see what she can gain out of it.
That's my opinion.
Okay, why do you feel that way?
Because guys are sexual people, like creatures, sexual
Thank you,
creatures.
Savin.
So I feel like girls and guys can't just be friends.
But women could be sexual too.
Yes, but well, the women I've grown up with are more, they respect themselves. So they wouldn't just go up to a guy and like,
Junior, thank you.
you know, let it out.
So you would never hang out with a guy who you knew wanted more than just friends with you?
No.
How do you feel about him having girlfriends?
My friends can be his friends. I mean, and if
Uh-oh.
there's like a girl introduced, I'll meet him. I'll meet her. And if I don't like her, then no.
What's your biggest pet peeve about each other?
When I'm talking and then he doesn't respond.
Give me an example.
It was sometimes, it's not like intentional, like sometimes he's distracted, but yeah.
You feel like that's true?
I mean, not really. 'Cause I mean, I respond. You know what I'm saying? When she talk, I actively listen, I respond. You know what I'm saying? You
What-
know, they say what they want to say
Oh, so it's just all cap. She's capping.
most of the time. Like, just earlier, she be capping.
What was she capping about?
About the dressing shit, she know what it is.
What? I'm
Don't
capping
cap.
about that?
I'm saying, like, if a female go, for example,
They're gonna break up after
going
this
to wanna
video.
wear a bra or
I know
some
they
shit,
broke
go
up.
out in a bikini or some shit, walking around. You're not at the beach.
Okay, but it's not
Why you got a
that.
bikini on? You know what I'm saying?
I
Shit like that. But I mean, like I said, she can wear what she want, but we all know what's really going on. That's how I feel about it.
I guess.
This is awkward. This is so awkward.
What's your biggest pet peeve about
I
her?
can I can see the tension growing between the two between them two right now. This is very awkward. You know what I'm saying? Guys, if you're on TikTok, please make sure you spam like the video, man. TikTok be shadow banning my streams. We need more people to come over. Oh, I could see the tension between the two. D said, I don't like them because they nosy. You talking about moms? I mean, you know, they're looking out for their sons. At least you're more interested with the guy with the mic. Yeah.
I can't really, I would be lying. I can't come up with something off the top of my head. I would be lying to you, like for real. I can't really come up with that.
Is there ever a point in time where a man should come to you about a decision, or should he handle it on his own all the time?
It depends. I feel like a very masculine man doesn't need my advice because he should know what's right from wrong. But definitely, I think as a man and as partners, we always want to give you guys our point of view because, you know, we have instincts as women. So we tend to feel and see things in a different form than you guys. So I do agree that there has to be an opinion brought up to you guys as partners, but not 100% like taking advice from. I think as men, you need to go to your boys or like a role model that you look up to as a man instead of coming to a woman, because at the end of the day, a woman is only gonna be in your side because that's your woman.
So it's a woman's job to just support the man.
Yeah, of course, 100%. That's what we're here for.
So, you think dating gets harder for a man or a woman as they age?
It's definitely harder for a woman. You know, I mean, men age like wine, women age like milk. After a certain age, women lose the ability to attract the same men they did when they were 20, 21, you know? Men are attracted to youth versus women
can't,
are more
man. I
so
can't
attracted
deal
to
with this guy.
experience.
But a lot of people will say that a man can lose his attractiveness as he ages as well.
If he doesn't take care of himself, absolutely. But if he prioritizes his fitness and his health, he eats well, right? He's prioritizing his nutrition, sleep, his mental health, his spiritual health, then, bro, I mean, I'm 30 years old. I look like I'm 21. You know, 10 years from now, I'll probably look like I'm 30. So I take a lot of importance into my health. So that's what helps me. It's the lifestyle too. Like if you're out every single weekend partying, drinking liquor, smoking, like it's gonna deteriorate you as well.
I mean,
But
it's
if
true.
you
That's
know
true.
to take care of yourself
Very
and
true.
you understand how you can slow time down, then yeah, no, men age well.
All right, you know, right there, the last part, Telemundo Tate definitely was spot on with that. You know, like if you live a certain lifestyle, it'll wear you out quicker. So I'll give him credit for that. Overall, though, on this episode of The Desirable Truth, I will say it was really unexpected here. I mean, going back to her, shorty right here, super based, maybe a little even too real with some of the things that she said about it. But right out the gate, talking about how she would accept her man cheating. You got shorty right here. She was cool about, you know, what she had to say. I think that this couple, yeah, I think them two probably, they should, I wish they did follow-ups. I'm willing to bet that they might be in a little bit of a potentially breaking up after this one, because you could just tell the tension was there. You know what I mean? I definitely got the vibe that he wasn't really rocking with her answer about dressing up, you know, how she dresses or if she would dress up. And he's probably going to address that with her later after the fact. And then again, my issue right here with Telemundo Tate is that for the most part, everything he was saying was very much like he was on a podcast as a mini Tate. And instead of just speaking it like straight off the dome, it was regurgitating talking points. Not that what he was saying was necessarily